Hello, everyone. Welcome to Educational Hub. It's a pleasure to have you here. Are you frustrated with going through lengthy and dull research papers just to find the key ideas? Wouldn't it be easier if complex concepts could be explained through engaging visuals and animations? Imagine being able to transform your own research into a compelling presentation that people actually enjoy watching. In today's video, I'll walk you through some powerful features of the free AI tool NotebookLM, designed to make your research process more organized, efficient, and engaging. So, let's dive right in. As you can see, I'm currently on the NotebookLM interface, and we'll begin by creating a new notebook. I'll close this window for now. NotebookLM offers a clean and intuitive layout divided into three main sections. On the left side, you'll find the Sources panel. This is where you can upload and manage all your materials, whether it's research papers, PDFs, notes, or even videos. In the center, there's the Chat interface. This is where you interact with your uploaded content. You can ask questions, generate summaries, and uncover key insights. On the right side, you'll see the Studio panel. This is where your content is transformed into dynamic outputs, such as presentations, visual summaries, flashcards, infographics, and more. Now, the first step is to connect your sources. NotebookLM allows you to work with a wide range of materials. You can upload research papers in PDF format, add your lecture notes, link documents from Google Drive, and even include recordings of meetings with your supervisor. In addition, you can bring in content from YouTube lectures or simply paste any relevant text. The key idea here is to gather as many relevant sources as possible in one place. By doing this, NotebookLM can analyze everything collectively and provide more comprehensive insights rather than relying on a single source. This is what truly makes the tool powerful. For this demonstration, I'll upload several research papers related to my topic, the impact of social media on youth. As you can see, the files are now being uploaded. And just like that, all my research papers have been successfully added. At this point, I haven't gone through any of these papers, and I don't yet have a clear understanding of the topic. Instead of spending hours reading each document or even generating basic summaries, I can take a smarter approach by creating a mind map. As you can see, the entire content has now been transformed into a clear and structured visual overview. The central theme, the impact of social media on youth, is broken down into three key categories, such as positive effects, negative effects, mitigation strategies. Each of these sections can be expanded further. For example, under positive effects, it branches into areas like social connectivity, education and information, self-expressions, civic engagement. If I explore the social connectivity aspect in more detail, it highlights issues such as community building, support networks, belonging for marginalized groups. On the other hand, the negative effects include elements like mental health issues, self-perception, safety risks, and physical impacts. In mitigation strategies, digital literacy, communication, and usage boundaries. This way, instead of feeling overwhelmed by dense research papers, I get a clear, organized understanding of the topic within seconds. By reviewing the mind map, we already gain a solid overall understanding of the topic. However, we're still not at the stage where we want to dive into full research papers or even detailed summaries. So, a more engaging option is to generate a video overview. To do this, simply ensure that all your sources are selected and then choose the Video Overview option. At this point, NotebookLM allows you to select the type of video you want to create. For instance, you can choose a cinematic format, which presents the content as an animated video with a voiceover that simplifies complex ideas. Another option is an explainer-style video, similar to a slide presentation with narration. You can also opt for a shorter, more concise version. For this demonstration, I recommend selecting the cinematic format, as it's one of the latest features and offers a highly engaging experience. Once selected, you can further customize the video by adding specific instructions and then simply click on Generate. As you can see, the video has now been created. Let me play a short preview for you. The overall quality, especially in the cinematic format, is quite impressive.
In 2007, a single device put an always-on connection to the internet right into our pockets. This chart shows two upward trajectories, starting around that same time. On one path, we see the near total adoption of smartphones by adolescents, climbing to 95% today. On the other path, we see youth suicide rates rising steadily over those same years. Faced with this parallel, the immediate reaction from many parents and policymakers was to point the finger at a single culprit.
At this stage, you've developed a much clearer understanding of the content across all the uploaded research papers. With this foundation in place, you're now better prepared to explore the material in greater depth, whether that's through detailed summaries or by extracting meaningful insights from the data. Now that you have a stronger grasp of your topic and are ready to explore it in more detail, you can begin using the chat feature. Within this chat section, you're not limited to just generating summaries. You can interact with your sources on a much deeper level. For instance, you can ask for explanations of specific concepts, request clarification of key terms, compare different research methodologies, or even identify patterns and connections across multiple studies. This becomes especially valuable when you're working on tasks like a literature review or trying to position your own research within an existing body of work. For example, I can ask a question like, how do social media platforms impact youth mental health? Based on all the uploaded sources, NotebookLM analyzes the information and provides a comprehensive response. In this case, it highlights several negative effects, such as negative impacts on mental health, idealized online persona, distorted body image, low self-esteem and eating disorders, FOMO, fear of missing out, sleep disruption, exposure to harmful content, positive impacts on mental health, creativity and identity exploration, advocacy and civic participation, to detect signs of depression, PTSD, and suicidality. Another useful feature is that once you find a response particularly valuable, you can save it as a note. Later, you can even convert that note into a source. By doing this, you're continuously building your own knowledge base. Over time, NotebookLM uses this refined set of information to generate outputs that are more accurate and better aligned with your specific research goals. However, from a personal perspective, I don't find it as effective. Listening to content often takes more time compared to quickly reading or visually processing information. In addition, it doesn't always provide the same level of clarity or retention. That said, I've selected all my sources and generated an audio overview so you can get a sense of how it works. Let me play a short segment for you.
Next time you unlock your phone, I want you to pay attention to, the exact feeling in your chest. Notice that slight spike in your heart rate, the immediate compulsion to check those red notification badges getting, the way your thumb just automatically gravitates toward your most used app before you even consciously decide to open it.
Right, it's almost entirely muscle memory at this point.
Exactly. And you probably think you're just picking up a piece of glass and metal to check the time.
As you can hear, it presents the information in a conversational format, almost like a discussion between speakers. You also have the option to interact while it's playing, asking questions and engaging with the content in real time. While this feature can be useful for some, I personally find it less efficient compared to video-based summaries, which tend to be more engaging and easier to follow. That being said, it ultimately depends on your preference. I'd recommend trying it out yourself to see if it fits your learning style. Another highly valuable feature, especially for researchers, is the data table. When you're working with multiple sources, whether for a literature review or your own research, you often need to compare them across key aspects, such as methodology, limitations, and findings. Doing this manually can be time-consuming and inefficient. Instead, you can use the data table feature. NotebookLM automatically analyzes all your uploaded sources, identifies common parameters, and organizes the information into a structured comparison table.
As you can see, I've already generated one here. The table organizes the papers by author and then breaks them down across several important categories. These include the adolescent age groups studied, sample sizes, positive and negative mental health outcomes, moderating variables, research methodologies, and observed usage patterns or behaviors. By reviewing this table, you can quickly grasp what the overall body of literature is indicating. This makes it extremely useful for tasks such as systematic reviews, meta-analyses, or even for justifying your own research direction and identifying gaps in existing studies. Once your research is complete and you're ready to present it, whether to your supervisor, during a group discussion, or in a classroom setting, NotebookLM can be extremely useful. For example, I've uploaded my research and selected it as the primary source. From here, I can simply navigate to the infographic option and generate a visual summary. Alternatively, I can also create a slide deck based on the same content. Although the process may take a little time, once it's completed, the output is quite impressive. As you can see, the infographic is visually well designed and can be effectively used in presentations with supervisors or in academic meetings. Similarly, the slide deck takes the research content and transforms it into structured, visually appealing slides. One limitation to keep in mind is that you cannot directly edit the infographic or slides manually. Any changes need to be requested through instructions to the system. While this may feel restrictive, it still allows you to quickly generate presentation-ready materials with minimal effort. Overall, if your goal is to quickly visualize and communicate your research in a clear and professional format, this feature can be very helpful. These are some of the key capabilities of NotebookLM that I wanted to demonstrate in this video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.